Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So there is this question I've been getting a lot from WhatsApp group. Even on my DMs on Twitter and on Instagram too. So I've been getting this question from people, from young guys who wants to get into the web dev stuff. They'll be asking that it's not easy to learn web dev with all the whole thing going around. They need to feed for themselves, they need to pay bills, they need to keep up with some things. They will be like for example, let's say yesterday somebody inboxed me, somebody messaged me. He was like, brother, I'm giving up. Like I'm not doing this anymore. Like this is the end for me on this journey. I was like, what's up? What's wrong? What's happening? He said, I don't have money to buy data. I don't have money to feed. I don't have money to pay my bills, my rent. I need to go out there and do something. And I'm like, okay, fine. Which skill do you have? What do you have at hand? He said, okay, I know how to make furniture, but right now clients are not coming. I told him one thing. Of course, in everything in life, there's always a rainy day and also a sunny day. There's always the worst days and also the good days. So you have to be prepared for both. He said, of course, he knows. Also, I was like, okay, now what's up? What's happening? He said, right now things are slow, things are bad, that he can't keep up, there's no motivation there, that he doesn't even have money to buy data, to watch his videos, to learn more. And I'm like, is that what you want? Like, I fixed the same thing. Like, we'll go through these things. I believe some of you guys actually went through these things. There's always a day you want to give up, a day you don't want to keep going, a day you want to let go. But I told him, brother, the only thing I would advise you is you can take a break now, of course. Go out there, see if you can actually get something, get a little money, but make sure that you don't stop the journey. Make sure you come back despite the challenges you are having right now. He said, okay, fine, I've heard. Now this brings me to me sharing my own experience to you guys. Maybe you watching out there, maybe you want to get started on the journey, or let me see, you're already on the journey but you're facing some little bit challenges, maybe in finances, something like that. Let's say for example, when I started this journey, I had no helper. Nobody was there to support me. I buy my data myself. I go out there, I look for resources to learn and all of that. But this is what have helped me so journey. So I want to share that experience. Now, I've heard some people say that they quit their job, they went into studying how to code full time. But I do 9 to 5. I'm sorry to say this, but I do the 9 to 5. Of course, if I should stay at home, nobody will pay my bills, nobody will pay rent for me, nobody will look after me. But I do the 9 to 5. Still doing 9 to 5, I do see learn to code. From there, I resume work by 8 a.m. in the morning and I close work 8 p.m. at night. So let's do the maths. How many hours is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 hours. That's 9 hours every day, Monday to Friday. You see? Now, this brings me to what has helped me so much. Despite the fact that I do the 9 to 5, but still, I still have some side hustles which helps to fetch me money by the side, which helps me to keep up on this journey. Now, what are those side hustles? I've learned to build Instagram theme pages. Most of you guys must have heard about it. Facebook pages, Facebook groups, TikTok pages, YouTube channels. So this is how I do it. I've been building pages for long. I've learned to build this, and me knowing how to do this, I didn't just wake up one morning and know how to do it. I went online, I researched, I watched videos. So I was able to master the skill, and it has helped me so much. Now, this is what I do. I will build pages. For example, let me start with Instagram. I'll build pages on Instagram on celebrities. So I'll grow that page to 20k, 60k followers. I will sell it. I will get money. So those money will pay my bills. I build Facebook pages. Once it got so big, I will sell. TikTok, the same thing. YouTube channels, of course. I will post. So I'll get some random videos on internet. I'll post them as YouTube shorts. When the YouTube grows to 1k subscribers, I will sell it off to get money. So all this helps to put food on my table, still keeping me afloat. So I'm not broke. You know, there's a difference between being broke and broke. I hope you guys understand. Now, if you're out there, you're learning to code, and let's say, for example, things are not actually moving well, I would suggest you go out there and look for side hustles which you can do. So as you're learning to code, you are doing something else. So when the side hustle pays you, it will help to fuel the journey. You need to eat, you need to pay rent, you need to keep up. You need to take care of yourself, you need to be healthy. All these things require money. So you need to look for something else by the side to do. If you are doing your 9 to 5, no problem. I do the 9 to 5, but I have to be sincere with you guys. The money from the 9 to 5 doesn't even go anywhere. Let me just give you some little, let me just share a little big story with you guys. Last month, I want to buy a phone, because the phone I was using before was the phone I bought around 2020. So it has been giving me issues, like the speed reduced, the memory space got filled up. Things are easy to do are no more the way it used to be. So I needed a new phone. I have a friend who's into phone. He sells phones and all of that. I called him, brother, I want to buy a new phone. How much are you selling? Are you willing to sell this type of phone for me? He said, okay, this is how much he's selling. And I calculate the whole thing. The amount for the phone is my 3 months salary. I shouted, man, how is that possible for me to use my 3 months salary to buy a phone? I said, well, yeah, I need a phone. One, not because of anything, because of what I do, because of my work. I said, okay, no problem. I hustled very hard. So by God's grace, I made the money from internet. So I called the guy. So okay, get him the phone. He brought the phone. When I was making the transfer for the phone, I was furious. I was filled with anger. I was mad that, bro, I told myself, guy, you need to make this money back. You are spending 3 months salary, despite the fact that the money was not from my salary, but the money was money I made from internet. But I was looking at it from, okay, this is my 3 months salary I'm spending on this phone. So this phone must bring back this money, So with that mindset, I transferred the money. So I got the phone. God being so kind, before 1 week, I made that money back plus extra, So I was so happy. So that's the power of the internet. The internet is very, very, very filled with opportunities. You just need to know what to do there. Just like Andrew Tate said something, that there's money everywhere. You just need to know how to take it. And for real, that's true. There's so much money out there. Just need to know how to take it, the right way, the legal way, I mean to say. So that's the whole thing. So the theme pages, like I was saying, helped me. Of course, I also do web design for people, for clients, online. So all this is helps to fuel my journey. So I'm not just, let me say, all this helps to fuel my journey. I'm not that broke, so that it keeps me going. Despite the challenge and everything, at least I still have food on my table. I still pay my bills. I still pay rent and all of that. So I encourage anybody out there who is struggling or who is passing through this, please start up some side hustles that will fuel your journey. That will take you to where you want to be. Okay. Today is actually Friday. I'm making this video on Friday. I need to apologize to you guys again. The vehicle moving is from my office. This is my office place. Sorry, I'm just trying to, set up a studio at home where I can actually record and all of that. So, on Monday, a friend called me. He said, do you have a TikTok page? And he wants to buy. A comedian wants to buy that. He wants to use it for his comedy skits and all of that. He wants to be posting. I said, well, I said, okay, like, how many followers is he looking at? He said, okay, the guy's budget was, he was looking at a TikTok page of 15k followers, and currently I have a TikTok account of 15k followers. But I told the guy that, nah, no, I'm not selling. Why? Is it because I don't need money? No, because I'm looking at the page to grow higher. I don't want to sell now. No, though the TikTok page is about a celebrity. It's a celebrity page, so it's good for entertainment and all of that. So I don't want to sell the page. I'm sorry about the noise, please. It's a truck passing by. So I don't want to sell the page now. I told him, please hold on, that I don't want to sell now. You see, I have the page. If I wanted to, just yes, and I'll sell the page and I'll make money. Another thing again, one of my friend posted on his status that he wants a Facebook page of 100k followers and above, and currently I have a Facebook page of 200k and above. You see, I've built this chain. I've built myself in the sense that I can't just go broke. I have all these things in place. So if I need money, just one hand, I will sell it off and make money. Though it's not easy. The same thing with TikTok, the same thing with YouTube channels. I have Facebook groups too. I post for people, I advertise, and make them money. So I've met people, I talk to them. Do I not engage in these stuffs? Why not do this? Someone be like, yeah, but it takes time. It takes time. And I will be like, okay, if you don't have that time now, trust me, time will come. You will have the time, but it will be too late then. I hope you understand. Let me repeat myself again. You don't have the time now, but trust me, a time will come when you have that time, but you realize that it is already too late. For real. This is just more like something that I've developed over time, and I keep telling myself this. If you commit to a particular thing for 6 months, trust me, you will go far. Despite the small winnings or losses or whatever, you win. So if you are a developer who is trying to learn these skills and you're having challenges and all this, trust me, attach something by the side. It's either you have a 9 to 5 or you have some side hustles going on that will fuel your journey, because it will help you. Without that, you'll be frustrated and you end up giving up. And I have this lance: who give up, 9 fuck up. So you don't give up. To me, I told myself, on this journey, there's no going back, there's no giving up. We die here. That's it. That's the mental model I've actually adopted. So I want you guys to adopt that model. Just like me, and I use myself as an example. Theme pages, Instagram pages, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, TikTok, and all of that. So I build them. It takes time. I don't have a social life. People say I'm boring. I don't talk more. Of course. If I wake up in the morning, I'll pick my phone. If I pick my phone, I'll be posting on my different pages, different journals. Before I will bath, wake up, then come to work. In the afternoon again, I will do the same thing. In the night, I will do the same thing again. I barely have time to talk or chat with people. To me, like right now, to me, it's affecting people around me because I don't have a social life. But no problem. I know what I want and I know what I'm working towards to. For example, let me just give you an example. All these theme pages I just mentioned that I'm building, which I sell for money, I call them my children. I call them my babies. Do you know why? Because I feed them with content. I build them. I train them. Why? Because in turn, they will feed me. Let's say I happen to sell one of my TikTok pages now, which I call my child or my baby. I'll be feeding that baby, and the baby grew up to so followers, and I sold it. So that money which I'm selling it now is what is going to pay me back, because that's what I will use to pay my bills or pay rent and all of that. So please engage in something else, all right? So since this skill haven't been paying right now, let's say for example you are on the journey learning these skills, of course you need to attach something else there. that will help to fuel the journey to where you want to get to. All right, so this is something I've actually what I've been doing for a while now, and it has been helping me. So guys, all right, so this is we have to stop this video. This is already 15 minutes long right now, so please like, share, comment, support the channel. Tell me what to think about the video and what other topic you want me to talk about. So this is just me sharing my experiences. All that I'm saying, all that I'm doing on this journey is all my own personal experience. I'm not making up any stories. This is just me sharing my own experience on this channel. All right guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.